Hello everyone, this is Carol from Practical Mystic. Today I wanted to share with you how the tarot can be used to facilitate healing in our lives on numerous levels. It is said that the tarot is a mirror, reflecting back to us our thoughts and our beliefs, a picture book of our life story. And when we work with the tarot, we activate our intuition, our creative ability, and our higher selves, where answers are lying there awaiting for us to uncover and discover. And ultimately, we are then able to find the truth in what is happening in our lives, as well as the tarot points way to heal and to enlighten us as we move forward. We all have challenges. We all have losses, disappointments. Our bodies break down. We have illnesses. We're faced with failures, and it leaves us feeling less than whole. We all need and desire healing to occur within us, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And the tarot helps us look at the woundedness as not a key of shame, but as a key to identify the misconceptions and false beliefs. Therein lies the opportunity to make the changes. The tarot will eventually point the way forward. When it is needed, what is needed is our willingness to take heed, to face those fears, to own up to our truths, and to have a conviction of what our source is and what it is trying to show us. So we know that healing occurs when we have our heart and our soul united in our purpose. So what I've done is constructed this tarot spread, and you can see that I'll be laying out 5 cards, and it addresses a particular, let's say, theme. So right now what I'm going to do is shuffle the cards before I turn up each individual question that I will be sharing with you here. And you may want to write them down in your notebooks if you feel like you would like to do this spread. So I'm going to get centered here a little bit as I shuffle the cards. And as you may know, I do like to cut my deck 3 times to the left, and then I pile them back up. So the first card is, what area of my life needs healing now? And I got the 3 of Wands. Now, Wands are, first of all, fire, action-oriented. 3 is the creativeness of the fiery energy. And I also look at the wands as a suit representing the self, the spirit, the energy within me. So what area of my life needs healing now, I believe, is my uncertainty of where to venture out in the very near future. There's this past accomplishments, and now I need to move forward with my next adventure, which of course will add to my wholeness, my feeling of accomplishments. The second is, where is this blocking my growth or well-being? Justice card. Where is this blocking my growth or well-being? Justice tells me it is where I am not balanced, Justice tells me it's where I may be blocking the incorporation of fairness with what I wish to accomplish and how it will affect others around me. My well-being, how is it blocking my well-being? Anytime you have indecision, you have stagnation, as well as you miss opportunities for growth. I also have to know that not everything in life is fair and is balanced, and I may need to release myself of wanting everything to be so. I do have that tendency as a personality to want to have things in order to make sure there is fairness. But the most important thing that I have to remember is my truth, which is depicted by the sword, being true to myself so that I don't block my growth. Now, the third card is, what tendencies do I have that could sabotage my healing process? The Fool. Now that is fascinating because the Fool is my soul card. So the question is, what tendency do I have that could sabotage my healing process? Immediately, it's not following my soul purpose, which is what this card represents. That was very easy to figure out. The fourth question is, what strengths, tools do I need that would support this healing process? The Knight of Cups. The Knight for me always shows change, opportunity to move, as well as the Knight is facing away from the other three cards that I have laid out. So again, I would like to repeat the question, what strengths, tools do I need that would support the healing process? Definitely to move forward with the creativity, with what I want to accomplish. Also to reflect emotionally in that if I do stagnate, if I do not move forward, what are the repercussions of that inaction? So the tools that I need to support the healing process is self-awareness, self-assurance, to go in deeper into my meditation and know that the Knight is ready to move. What I find also interested in the Knight of Cups is you see the horse like pivoting, waiting for the Knight to maybe put both of his hands on the bridle and continue to move forward. Also, I see Mercury here where it has a lot to do with my thinking process, that I need to put my higher mind with my emotions and my heart and again move on my journey. And then the last questions that I have for this reading is, what does the wisdom of the tarot wish for me to know? And I got the same card when I did a VR on Tattooed Spirit, Jeff Burr, and it was again the Four of Swords. What does the wisdom of the tarot wish for me to know? I do not want to reflect back to how I interpreted that card for that particular layout, for that particular wording and consulting the cards. What I believe it is reflecting to me right now is I've moved from the 3 level to the 4 level by again rethinking the process, contemplation, working with what I already know, looking for more divine intervention. And at the 4 level, knowing that I am building a foundation, a base to work on, but it isn't here yet. It's still at the 3 level, which is reiterated with the 3 of Wands. And all I have to do is be patient, that the wisdom of the tarot I will know when it occurs, but it will be, that information will come to me not outwardly, but inwardly through my prayers, my meditations, and my beliefs in my higher self. So that is this particular 5-card layout that I shared with you. I'll make sure that all of these questions are in the description box. I hope you enjoyed it. I think that this is a wonderful spread to see where healing needs to happen if you're blocked. If you find that you're in inertia where creativity and inspiration isn't coming forth, this particular spread might help you with that. I want to thank everybody for listening in today. Hope you had some insights. Bye-bye for now.